I'm Charlotte and welcome back to another workout. Today I'm going to walk you through a spicy 15-minute flow on the reformer. We are going to be working all core today, so get excited. The only thing that you will need today is just your squishy ball and your reformer, and I'm working on the beautiful FitBoutique reformer, the Maple Crest in beige. It is stunning. Let's get started. So I'm going to begin by changing my springs here. We are going to go nice and light today. So the lighter you go with your springs, the more challenging it will be for your core stability. Either a blue will be your base. Otherwise, if you want something more spicy, just a yellow spring. So pick one or the other. Don't do both. One blue or one yellow will be more challenging. I'm going to go for a yellow spring today. We'll see how I go. Once you've got your spring on, we are going to meet on all fours, facing to your foot bar. I'm going to get you to pop your feet right up against your shoulder blocks. And for now, we'll just pop the ball between our inner thighs. Let's just start with a quick warm up, finding your cat and cow. So just arching through your back, filling up with a nice big breath in, starting to round through your spine. Pull your belly button to your back. And on your exhale, letting go, letting your chest open and looking up to the sky. We'll take two more here, big breaths. Big exhale. And coming into somewhere halfway between those two shapes, your neutral spine. We'll peel one hand off the foot bar, looking up to the sky, and sweeping your hand underneath, finding a nice big spiral through the spine. We'll take one more twist, all the way up, and back down. Good, and coming back to your foot bar, we'll take the other side, looking up, and spiral. And one more. Big reach and release. Alrighty, we are going to get started, team. I'm going to get you to keep your knees as wide as your hips, hands stay on the foot bar, and then I want you to lean yourself a little bit further forward so your shoulders are coming over your hands. Once you've found that, I want you to draw down your hips towards your springs. So we want to create a nice long line from our shoulders to our knees. I'm going to get you to slowly push the carriage away. And then we're going to draw the carriage all the way in, stacking your shoulders up and over your wrists. We move back out, finding our long stretch. And exhale, peel it back in. Once your shoulders stack over your wrists, we'll bring our knees in, round through your back. And then we'll push our knees away, hips draw forward, one long stretch. Big breath in. Big exhale, pull it back. And draw knees under hips. Good, we'll take just a few more here. We want to keep a little bit of tension on the ball so your inner thighs are ever so slightly engaged. This will help to activate through your deep lower abdominals. So we're going to work into our transverse abs today. These are below the surface level. Good. The next time that you pull the carriage back in, we'll stack our shoulders over our hands. We'll find one push-up, diving down, pressing up, knees draw under, round the back. Press out, hold. One long stretch. Good, one push-up, and release. When you do the push-up, you're so welcome to keep this as small or as big as you'd like. Go for it. It is completely up to you. Also, you'll notice that my elbows are squeezing in towards my rib cage. This is so that we're activating through our triceps. So we're going to work through the backs of our arms in these push-ups today. Let's do two more. Good, last one here. We are going to meet out in the long stretch one very last time. I'm going to get you to hold the carriage all the way out. Take a nice big breath in, little pulse, pull it in, press it out. Go as long as you can. Feel the shake, feel the burn. We have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the carriage all the way back in. Oh my God. Send your knees nice and wide. Find your child's pose. Just taking a nice deep breath here in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we'll slowly roll ourselves all the way back in. Give your wrists a nice good roll out whilst you're there. And we're going to pop our ball down just for a hot second for the next move. We're going to now work into our side abs, your obliques. So these are going to support your core. We're going to turn around to face to the left side of the room. And I'm going to get you to place your left hand on your foot bar. Your right leg is going to sweep out long to the headrest. And your left knee is tracking on the carriage. From here, I want you to reach your arm behind your head. We're going to start with a bit of a crunch. So we start to curl through our oblique. You're going to draw your right elbow down towards the foot bar. And then I want you to lift your elbow back to the sky. Good. We'll take a nice big crunch. And reach. As you lift your elbow back up, I want you to imagine that you're lifting up and out. So you're thinking about someone pulling your elbow by a string. And as they do so, you're lifting yourself up and out of the foot bar. So you're trying not to let your wrist sink into the foot bar here. Let's take our last 3 here. Final 2. Last one. The next time you go out, reach your arm out long to the right side of the room. We'll take a little leg hover here if you'd like to. So taking your right leg up, down, hand to head, toe to headrest. We curl again. Come back up, hold, we lift, hover, tap, and release. Now we need to try and coordinate these together. So we're gonna lift at the same time and curl at the same time. Good, just a few more to go here. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Aiming your best here to keep the carriage nice and still so it is locked in place. Let's take our last 3 together. Really working into your supporting glute as well as your oblique. So we want to squeeze through our left glute here. Make this your last 2. In 1, we're going to add on. So I want you to bring your elbow to your knee, tap, reach, elbow to the sky, and we crunch. Coming back up to hold, elbow to knee, reach, and release. Let's do 4 more. Last 3. Your last 2. Last one, we'll hold it out, just your elbow to knee. This time I want you to reach over towards the foot bar, back to your knee. We have 4. Good, last 3. Really crunching through your right waistline now, so we want to scoop them together. 2. Last 1, can you hold it out? Little pulse, little lift, little low. We have 3, 2, and 1. Release. And you got that, it's over. We're gonna now turn around to the back. Have a little rest if you need. You will be needing the ball for this one. Now we are gonna grab the ball. I want you to swing your legs in front. Same springs as before if you do want to change. Blue or a yellow will be stronger. I'm gonna grab both of my straps in front. No graceful way to do this, by the way. We're gonna thread our legs through the longer loops. Once you've got your legs in, what we're going to do is we're going to lie down on our backs. The ball is going to go between your shoulder blades. So right at the top here, you want to just pop it in between. Shuffle forward to give yourself a little bit more space. Once you're down on your back, we're going to bring our hands behind our head. And then I want you to roll all the way down to look up at the sky. We're going to take some crunches here. More core, get excited. We start to scoop through the belly. We lift chin to chest, roll up, and inhale to roll back down. Using your exhale as you rise, let it help you lift, and inhale to lower. Good. Now, as we come up, we want to think about the scooping sensation of your belly button to spine. So you want to pull your back down towards the carriage, and you want to really round through your spine like you're making a nice big C curve. If you do want a little bit more of a challenge, hold your crunch. We lift one leg, we lift the other leg, and then we come straight back down to release. The next time you rise, you might want to alternate by doing the other leg first. Lift, lower, and roll down. If you're feeling good here, stay with 2 legs. 2 legs down before you release. Or more than welcome to keep them lifted. Just roll down, roll back up. I'm going to keep alternating for now. And then I'm going to do a double one after I do singles. Make this your last 2 sets. Things are getting pretty spicy here. I hope you're feeling it too. Make this your last set. And release. Let's carefully come up just for a second. Take the ball out. And I'm going to get you to roll all the way back to your carriage now without the ball. Making sure that you're nice and comfy here. Welcome to shimmy forward so you're right up against the shoulder blocks just to give your neck a little bit more support. We are going to come back to some leg lowers and some crunches too. So I want you to carefully lift your right knee into tabletop. Then I want you to bring your ball onto your right leg. Right elbow is going to rest on the ball, so your tabletop's going to come in a little bit closer than normal. And then I want you to wrap your hands behind your head. From here, we're going to lift our left leg into tabletop. And then I want you to curl yourself up a little bit higher, rising up and out of your carriage. From here, we kick our left leg out long, pull it back to tabletop. And then I want you to take it again. Kick it out, pull it back in. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. The next time you bring it back to tabletop, I want you to bring your left elbow to the ball. We swap sides. 1 kick, release, and swap again. If you want to have a little breather in between, you are so welcome to roll back down. Come back up when you're ready. We go again. You've got 4 of these to go. Last 3. Time goes fast when you're having fun. Woo. Last 2. Lucky last one to go. And release. Come back down. Have a little second here. Oh my God, that was so spicy. We have to do the other side now. So when you're ready, I'm going to get you to bring your left leg to tabletop. Ball is on the thigh. Elbow is on the ball. Hands go behind your head just to support through your neck here. We want to rise ourselves up, finding a little bit of a crunch, and then pulling your right knee into tabletop. Our tabletop comes in a little bit closer for this one, just so the ball stays on your thigh. From here, we take our single leg extension. Right leg goes long, right leg comes in. Straight away, we are going to swap elbows. 1 kick, release, and swap. More than welcome to lower your feet down in between. What we are aiming for is a nice big spiral through your spine. So as you twist, you really want to find that crunch before you move to the other side. We're taking our last 4 sets here. Nice deep breaths. Final 3. Good, last 2. Last one. And release. We will carefully bring ourselves all the way back up. No graceful way to do this again. We are just going to take off our straps, and you won't be needing the ball for this next bit, so I'll get you to pop it back down just beside you. Once you've got the loops off, we'll place our straps back onto the pegs. And we're going to finish off with the other side. We're going to turn around to face the back. Carefully coming onto your knees, bringing your right hand onto the foot bar, shuffling forward just a little bit so you can stack your shoulder again right over your wrist. And then we take our left leg long over to the headrest. Once you've found that, bringing your left hand behind your ear, we start with a spiral. So coming down, elbow to foot bar, lifting back up to the sky again. We're going to take 5 of these. Curl and lift. Good. 4, 3. Last 2. Good, last 1. The next time you come back up, lift your hand. We take a little leg hover and lower, hand to ear, we curl. Coming back up, lift, tap, and crunch. We have 4 of these. You got this. We're nearly done, I promise. Let's go for 3. Woo, nice work. Your last 2. In 1, we add the knee to elbow. So we lift, tap, release, and crunch. We have 4 more to go. Let's get this done. Doing great. Final 3. Really crunching into your waistline as you bring your elbow to knee. Final 2. Your last one here, just knee to elbow. This time we reach a little bit longer. So we go over to the other side, pull it back in. We have 4. Good, your last 3. Final pulse is in 2. Last one, can you reach it up? Can you hold it there? Little pulse, little lift, little low. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Released. You survived. Let's take a quick stretch to finish. Knees go wide, reaching forward, finding your foot bar, looking down to your springs. Just giving your head a little nod, yes and no, relieving any tension, any tightness. Once you come back up, we'll slowly peel back. Taking your hands off, bring your hands to the shoulder blocks. We'll look up to the sky. If you like a deeper stretch here, taking your hips off your heels. And carefully coming all the way back down again. Amazing work today. You are all finished. I hope you felt it. I hope it was nice and spicy. Enjoy, and I will see you soon.